Well, hello, second grade. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your days off with your family, and I hope you enjoyed worshiping for Easter. So let's get right into what we're doing today. You are going to be reading a tall tale. So you need to know what that means. What is a tall tale? Well, first of all, we're not talking about a tail on an animal here. We're talking about a story. T-A-L-E is the way to spell the word tale that means story. And so we're going to be reading a story. Well, we do that all the time. So what makes it a tall tale? Well, a tall tale is an exaggeration of the truth. So the characters in the story and the events in the story are sort of true. This one's going to be about a person. That's true. He's a lumberjack. That's a real job. But this character named Paul Bunyan, this is a famous tall tale that you're going to read. He's a famous character, well known by many. He is going to be far larger than anybody else. So there's going to be a lot of exaggeration of the truth. He's going to have breakfast. Well, you know all about breakfast. You eat breakfast. But wait till you find out the way that breakfast is made for Paul Bunyan. You will see the exaggeration of truth, or the making things much larger and much almost silly, but you'll enjoy it. Everybody loves a tall tale. So I have a picture here of, and I don't know where this is located, but look at the little teeny people. They made some statues of these traditional characters here, Paul Bunyan and his blue ox named Babe, and they made them larger than life so that people could understand just how big they are in this story. Look at the little benches, look at the little people, and that's how the author created Paul Bunyan and his blue ox Babe. And you will enjoy this story, I think. Let's do a couple words that you're going to run into and make sure you know how to read them, and maybe even some of them understand. The first word is a compound word, two words put together to make a new word, and you know how to read both of these words. Earthquake. Earthquake. I have a result of a little earthquake here. Maybe it was a large earthquake actually to make this happen. And there's going to be some reference or a reference to an earthquake. Wait till you find out who's worried about making an earthquake. Well, looking at that picture of Paul Bunyan, maybe you are already making some guesses. Here's another word. Let's split this word up. See how there's only one consonant here? That means it could be split up like this, couldn't it? That N could go on the other side, though. It could go, but I'm going to split it the way that it should be. Remember that O-U-S at the end of words doesn't say ouse. It says us. And usually it means that this is going to be an adjective, a word that describes another word. So let's see what this says if this is an open syllable E. Ready? Read. E, nor, mus. Put it together. Enormous. You probably already know what that means. Enormous means gigantic or extremely large, just like Paul Bunyan and Blue Babe in this picture. All right, the next word is one that you could probably read very easily. It's got two consonants here, so we know to split it right here. It's got consonant L-E at the end. What does it say? You read it first. That's right. It says griddle. Griddle. And here I have a picture of a griddle. Wait till you see what's happening in the griddle that's preparing breakfast for Paul Bunyan. I think it's so funny. I think it's actually going to be in tomorrow's reading. All right, here's another word for you. And we'll split it right here. Go ahead and read that. Harness. That's correct. Harness. And a harness is used to restrain an animal or to guide an animal. You know what a harness is, I think. There's a harness on this horse here. You have to find out who is wearing a harness. All right, let's split this word up right here. Well, let's keep it together. I'm going to split it like this actually today because usually MB says what? Tell me. That's right. Usually it says right? But in this word, the B is going to make it sound. And so actually, I'll split it right here for you. What would that say? That's right. It says lumberjacks. Lumberjacks. Lumber is are logs. Lumber are logs. And here's a lumberjack. He's taken down a tree. Lumberjacks are very brave men and women, boys and girls, to be able to take down trees and such. That is a dangerous job, but it's a real job, and Paul Bunyan is a lumberjack. Okay, what does this word say? That is right. That word says returned, to come back again. R-E at the beginning, re, that's a prefix that means again. So it means turning back again or coming back again. Okay, this is a sawmill. Sawmills are places that have to do with getting that lumber processed, cutting down that lumber and then processing that in places called sawmills. And so you probably could have read that word without my splitting it apart. It's just a compound word, and that's what it is, and you'll find that there's one in this story. And then the last word is, go ahead and read that. Unhitched. Unhitched. So who comes unhitched, or what comes unhitched in this story? You'll find out. All right, I think that's all that I need to tell you to get you started on your tall tale about Paul Bunyan. You have a couple of questions to answer. Please answer them using race, and either write them on a piece of paper and attach a photo, or have somebody or you yourself type them right into the comment section on Google Classroom. Enjoy this tall tale today. I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.